zoomed in on it, so I think I'm hopefully not. Looks like right there. See,
Just make sure you stay in the field of
I'm
view.
live. I'm live.
Okay.
Do you want to check that? Make sure that you can see there. You go over here and see what I can see.
All you can see is that. I can't see your hand now.
Well,
Traders are ticked off.
I don't want to see the. I just want to just see.
You only got that little window. You have to keep your arms lean way over there.
I will.
Okay.
I just hold on. I just have to get to the chat here. If I just pop the chat, let me just pop this chat out.
So we're live now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Why can't I make this larger?
Peace, everybody.
Okay, so let me see. Tell me if it. Oh, see,
I
now-
can't see your hand.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, let me just hold on. Maybe what? Let me just get the picture on. Okay, so from here.
Yeah, way over there.
Okay, well that's where I'll
I
be
see your
looking.
hands like from here.
But that's all they want to see.
Okay, well that's what you want. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's they want us. They always complain they can't see what I'm doing when I do it on the other thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I can read your chat because I hooked up my laptop, and where's the rose I did last night? This one. This was the rose we did last night.
Honey.
Okay, I didn't put the leaves on it yet, but let me see which way. So the camera's this way. Okay, but let me look at the chat. So I'm going to try to do another one, and then I'll do the leaves. I still have to glue to clean off on that. But let me see who's here. Oh, I popped out my chat. Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on.
Honey, are you gonna want this?
What?
Are you gonna want this? Out there?
Eventually, I'm going to need that. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, so hold on. I better clean my glasses because they're really dirty. Nana Patty, Linda Gelb, Elizabeth G, Jenny Anderson, Shari, so Linda Gelb, right? Nicole Griffith, Fergie. Where's Fogarty? Oh, every time I see Fergie. Let's see. Good to see you, Fergie. Deanna, Greg Ellick, Tammy, Stacy, Liz Tops, Ash Lewis. Where's Teacups? Alice Palace, good to see you. Hi, people, Teams for Justice. And a Patty. Okay, so Davida wanted to see my hands last night. I'm going to show you my hands. All right. So I'm going to just do it from scratch, and this is what I did last night. And I am by no means, I mean, 80s girl will probably watch me and say I'm doing it all wrong, and I'm sure I am because I only did it by listening to her voice. I couldn't see her hands, and I haven't rewatched that video. Now, last night I used like something like this and a paper towel to make the center. I'm just going to use the bead tonight. Hopefully you're seeing this. Okay, so what I have to do is turn my glue gun on, which would be good. Now we're going to have to wait for a minute for my glue gun to heat up. I also wanted to show you guys something. Lisa D made me buy this thing. She made me. She put a gun to my head and she said, buy this thing right here. And I'm wondering if I can cut the tissue paper on here. Okay, so you know what I mean? And it's got this razor thing here. And I'm not sure how to rip. It's got an extension over here. But we don't ever need anything this large because we're working with like really small sizes. So I'm just trying to figure out how you would slide that over. So if we wanted to cut tissue, we'd have to, I don't know. How would we do this? I need Lisa. I don't know what, so this is not going to help me much at all right now, except that it does have centimeters, so if I figure it out, I wish she would do these so that I'm drinking cold coffee that I just made. Okay, got my 90 scissors. Alright, so, shoot, right there. And I'm in my craft room on this table that I told you Jimmy was bringing in. Okay, so, hi Deborah Vancouver Dan. Hi Gail B. Life is a gem. So, there we go. Hold on a minute. Why can't I see? See, I see a delayed view even in, let me see, watch. See, it takes me like 3 seconds before I see. I can't look at the camera here. But I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So you can see my hands here, here. Okay, so I have to be like up here. Anyway. You have to just wait for the glue gun. Let me see if it's ready. I doubt it. It's not ready yet. Hi, Samara. So, you know, I went for a bike ride and it was nice. What did I do? Does my watch say? It was 5.5 miles. Anyway, while I was out, I was thinking some of the stupidest comments. I think I'm going to write a blog post of some of the stupidest things that are said to a grieving parent. And I think I will do that. I think I'll do a blog post about that. Because I don't even think that anybody in their right minds would think that somebody would be as heartless, soulless, Black Hearts Club to someone that's lost a child than they are. But from speaking with people that have lost children, like Rosemary D'Alessandro and Sandra Rusek and stuff, they say the most heartless things. Like somebody asked Rosemary D'Alessandro, I think it was a few months after, "You're not over that yet?" Or like, "You're still carrying on about that?" Okay. But I think I will, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to be writing a series of posts on the Mommy Ramblings blog about, like, I've chronicled a lot of my grief on there, but haven't written about it lately. But I think now I'm going to start on some of the very insensitive things that people say. And the sad thing is, I think there's people that say something that may be insensitive because they don't know any better. And then you have the people that say something, I don't think you can classify it as insensitive. I think it's just horrible. Because they're just a mean, nasty person. So I'm going to start chronicling that on my blog. And then my other blog, the True Crime Chat, I'm going to start writing about the harassment of YouTube creators. And I'm going to write about my SWAT and things like that. and I have something that's in the works about something. I can't talk about it now, but I think that you'll be really impressed with what that is. But in the meantime, I'm going to write about it because I have to get my stuff together anyway. So I'm going to start writing about when it started, like, you know, when did I receive harassment? When did it start? What was it like? What led up to it? You know, what about the SWAT? From the SWAT, what happened? Write about that, how YouTube doesn't do anything. Write about other people that I know that are harassed. Then go specifically into victims, families that are being harassed, just all of that. So that'll be on the truecrimechat.org. And I'm just going to just take that there because I have a lot of things to say, things to share. And I just think what I will probably then do is read my posts on my videos. And I think it's going to reach a lot of people and can hopefully help people and raise awareness to what is going on here on YouTube. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if my glue gun works here. For starters. I think I will especially focus on the what I like to call the ambulance chasers of true crime, who go out and seek out not only the victims' families, but their neighbors, their friends, you know, just not because they want to help them, not because of anything like that, not because they truly, if somebody says, hey, I could, you know, I know how to help someone here, I want to reach out and give my support, that's one thing. But what's happening, and we've seen it happen in Cash Gurnan, we've seen it happen in Summer Wells, that's not the objective there. The objective is, it's as like a contest to get something on. It doesn't matter if it's factual, it doesn't matter if anything, it just matters to get it on. And I think that's something I want to dive into too. And like I said, I think I will write and then just read my posts in a video, and I think that'll be something that all came to me during my bike ride. And see if you want to see how you, so this is like a pedal, and then, you know, I see people that take the bamboo skewer or pencil and they're able to just go flying down. I still can't get this to just wrap around and just like curl under, and I cannot get it to go over like the whole way. Like there's some, but you really don't, with the rose, you don't need to do that. So you're just folding it back and kind of do that. I've seen people do it with the cricket scrapers. I can't get that. And then kind of fold these a little bit under, and you can play around with it. It's a total it's your work of art, but you don't have to worry about it so much right now because you're going to shape it a lot after too, because as you glue them, they're going to shape it. That's basically what I just did here. Like here's another one. Okay, that's not done. So what I do is just kind of bring it around there and roll it under, and then I go like that and go like that. This one is I'm probably going to use for the center. So now that this is on, usually I like to cover the center anyway. I don't have a little piece over here, but let me see if I don't cover it. And what I mean by cover it, cover the ball before I even cover it with this, but I think this is going to be plenty big. Let me just make sure. So I'm just folding like one corner down and you're trying to get that little, the little kind of bud inside the rose, and it can take some time to get it right. You see, like that little, you know what I mean? Kind of that little, but see, the problem with me is I don't like to be able, some people get it so there's nothing to see, but there is something to see for me. So what I'm going to do is just take a little piece that I don't need, like down here, just to cover the top, and the glue might be sticky enough. Oh, well, it looks like a little lady in a kerchief. To do that, let's see. Stick it on her. She does look like a little lady in a kerchief. Okay, and then if I just put that on, and then we're gonna bring this one end down, and you wrap this one around, and it kind of looks like the little bud inside the rose. Kind of. This is the part that drove me crazy when I was doing it with 80s Girl, because I just, it took a while, and it still does, and sometimes I do it a totally other way, like I showed, and I can try, where you just wrap it around, when I showed Scooter that easier way, because this is a little bit, I did want to put some glue on it because it came out, but go up a little bit. Yeah, I wonder if this ball is not big enough, and I need a bigger ball. It got cold tonight. It's riding my bike and it's getting cold, but Jimmy said it's going to be warmer tomorrow. I actually thought, like, do I have to bring my plants in? I didn't like that feeling. Okay, so this is the part that drives me. This is why 80s Girl, I don't know how you do this so quickly, because this is the part that drives me insane. That's why I usually like that rolling around one. This is like last night, the one I did, I spent like probably about 20 minutes trying to get this where I liked it. Hold on, I'm just looking at this over here to see if I can work with this. Okay, I'm going to keep it like that. So I'm just going to put some glue on it. Now it should have changed on me. Now the shape changed on me, but It's just looking like the tiny bud inside the rose, and I'm not going to obsess over it because... So then you're going to go around with your first petal, and usually, and this is going to be tightly wrapped around, so I think I will go for what to do. I'm going to keep it like that, I think. Do I want it? I think I maybe have to go up a little bit. Let me see. I always play with it before I add the glue, so that I can make sure. Oh, I want that, and I think, okay, so. Anyway, okay. So anyway, I'd have to say the top, the number one comment anybody has ever made that is actually I'd say 100%, 100% comes from a person with a dark heart, is the comment, she hasn't even grieved, or she's not grieving properly, or she needs to go away to grieve. She could never grieve like this, to that effect. Because, nope, they're not worried about me. They don't know a thing about me. How they see only what I show on a video. They also proceed to tell themselves, like, she should go get professional help. Really, Einstein? I've been seeing a grief counselor since this happened, but thanks for the input. So that's the number one stupid comment, that and the likes of that. And it just shows how evil they are. And I will say evil, because they are. People that would say that are evil. And the second one would be that, oh, I know how it is. I lost my mother. Let me tell you, I've lost my mother and my father, and I was extremely close to my mother and father. Losing a child is not like losing your mother or your father. Not even close. Grief isn't grief. Losing a child is not like any other kind. But again, there's people that may say that innocently, but there's a lot of people that say it maliciously as well. It's pretty sad. It is. But let's see, the third. A lot of them go hand in hand with the first. There's a lot of different versions of the first comment about grieving properly, or not understanding the emotions of grief, because I certainly did not understand the numbness that parents face who lose a child. I did not understand it at all. And when I got a book all about parents that lost children, they said the exact same thing. The numbness scared them. And I told you guys, I said, I told the medical staff, what is wrong with me? Because I can't feel anything. And they said to me, you are in shock. It's the body's way of protecting you. And I've spoken to many people who may be 3-4 years out from losing a child, and still they have numbness. And that's what lets you survive. And you would never believe it until it happens to you. That's what I can tell you. So, they want to tell us when we're supposed to cry, when we're supposed to laugh, when we're supposed to do everything. They're the experts on the grief of losing a child without losing a child. It's like the expert people on parenting who've never even had a child. And it's disgusting. It is, because when I'm talking about the people that are doing it just because they are trying to hurt, we're trying to disparage you. But I've come to just look at that and say, these people that deliberately do this, yet believe in karma, vengeance is mine. That's what says the Lord. That's what I've done, and I'm very okay with that. It's not going to make me be a bad person or have a dark heart. So now, so I know this is probably, I kind of bend these down now. I bend these down. And I have a little bud in the middle. What's that? Is that another battery?
Yes. I'll bring my other one.
Why is this one not, well, how long is this one going to last?
I don't know how long it'll last. I know it was new.
It was, oh. That looks,
I didn't want it to die on you.
okay. So, you want one to die on me? The glue gun? Alright, so that's what we have. And we can take those and move them around. See, you go where you have the fold is where you're going to do the next wrap. Go around here. Tomorrow's Saturday. And okay. So we have that. And I lock because I let it come up a little bit as I go further along and then fold it. I just want to make sure that that is where I like it. I don't know. I think I have new diamond paintings from a new diamond painting sponsor. I have to look at. I haven't opened them yet. Why? Okay, I don't think I want to be doing it that long.
Okay, just
Those are like.
just in case so you don't run out.
Okay. So I'm gonna just. Yeah, I don't even know if they can see that.
Let me see. Yeah, I can see that.
But not really like that because maybe I should just do it. Can they see that?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're in the upper right corner of it. You're not utilizing all of it's most of
Over
it's like
here?
oh, right here, right in the
This
middle
is
of
where it's
right
better?
where my hand is the middle.
All right.
Right here, like is the middle.
Okay. This coffee is cold and
Hi, Ramblers. Everybody be happy tonight, okay?
cocky.
Have a happy time. Talk about happy things.
Well, grief is
Smile.
life.
Yeah. True. So it's happy times.
Yeah. Okay. It's all right, Jimmy. Every minute doesn't have to be.
Hi. Hello, I didn't see who said that. But anyway. Okay, Jimmy. All right. Okay, Linda, thank you.
I'm gonna try to do this.
You guys enjoy tonight. Hi, Carol boys.
Hi, Cowboys. Okay.
Jimmy, all's good. Somebody said I couldn't read who said it, though. It goes real
Well,
fast.
you can push it down.
Sunshine Boy.
Sunshine Boy?
No, Sunshine Day. Everybody's singing Sunshine Day.
Oh.
Hi. Somebody said hi to me.
I was thinking.
Well, hello, everybody.
That's so weird that they were doing that because I
Milk,
was,
sour, milk, and cookies.
I was just thinking about that song.
Hi, Tammy, McD17.
Sunshine Day. I was just thinking about that song.
Yeah, very good.
That's really crazy that they
Maybe I put that thought in you guys' mind.
maybe.
Okay, you guys have a good night. I love you.
You going to bed now?
A little bit here. Heath is not feeling well.
Why?
It's just his belly. Just his belly, nothing else.
What's wrong?
Nothing. No.
Huh? Is he throwing up?
He'll be fine, huh?
Throwing up?
I gave him a bucket.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
He
great.
said he might not need it. I told him let me know if there's anything at all. Text me or call me, whatever.
Text me.
Alright? I'll get him in a car and drive up there. Alright, huh?
Drive up to his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope he doesn't have a stomach virus. So I was getting nervous, like here I'm like, oh, and I freak about it. But then if you look at the roses that are done, you'll see that. And this is one I almost threw out. Is this the one I almost threw out? This is the one I almost threw out. The lady's girl told me about, that reminded me about the bamboo skewer. And where's the other one? This is the one I made while we were chatting last night. So don't get. I know Edith's girl is probably like because I really should watch our video again where she did it because I did it just by listening to her. I didn't see her, and I know I'm probably messing up on a lot of stuff. And I want to do another type of flower, but I just keep every time I look at the thing. If there's not someone there to actually want to do it with me. I did do a lily with Scooter. Maybe I'll make another lily. I don't know. I just get, like, I don't know. Okay. But let me see. I don't know why I can't see. I should just put the chat and not pop it out and try to read the chat. Let me see. It seems like it's gray and I can't see it well. I'm going to pop it back in. Restore the chat. Oh, that's better. Hold on a minute. Now I can see the chat better. Okay, so hi Lisa H. Velvety Volp. Is this relaxing, Jesse, to watch? I'm glad. Hi. ASMR. Hi, Natalie. Okay. Hi, Annie B. Hi, Deborah Vancouver Lynn. Grandson needs pickles on a plate in the day. I was thinking that we have a guy coming to do some work on the gutters tomorrow. And then thought we were going out. I guess it depends how Ethan feels. He does need new soccer cleats. Hi Danielle C. I sent your package to you. I don't know why I was spacing on your last name. You know, I should have just looked it up in the files. Of all the files I have on you from your background report and your blood work and your physical and all that. But I was just spacing out on it. But then I found it. Without, I didn't even have to go in the archives. I sent it out with your pills. Okay, Lisa H. All right, let's see. Hi, is that Amanda Love? Hi, Amanda Love. Amanda Love, it always freaks me out because you have the avatar. I think it's almost the same avatar as this really nasty person on YouTube. And every time I see the avatar, it freaks me out a little bit. So, oh, what did I think about? There was some kind of a movie I was thinking that we should watch. Oh gosh, which one was it? Oh man. I just thought about it before and I said that would be good. For like a, I'm trying to think of what it was. I know, to me, the first time I used a glue gun was to make a shell read disaster. My neighbor came the other day, was holding, oh my gosh. The first time I used a glue gun, We were at, my sister and I used to take a ceramics class when I just had Alexandra and Raymond, and she just had her son. And so we would do it to get out of the house, and we did ceramics mostly. Actually, they didn't call they call them plastic. What did they call them that day? I don't know. And I still made this girl gnome, and I spent all this time, and I made a lot of things that I took home. But this girl gnome was there, and then she closed. I never know what happened to my girl gnome, and I spent so much darn time on that girl gnome. But anyway, I think it must have been around. Let me see. It had to be when I was building this house, because I was still living in my other house. And I remember clearly that people were asking me questions about what colors the bathrooms were going to be and stuff. So it had to be like early 90s. And nobody had used a glue gun ever. And we were making those bunny baskets. It was like that stuff that came in a roll. You know what I'm talking about? It's like white and pink, and it comes in a roll, and you can wrap it around a basket and then make it like bunny ears and stuff. That's what we were doing. And everybody was burning themselves, and like, but I remember thinking like, wow, though, this glue like holds like instantly. But everybody was burning themselves. That's the first time I used a glue gun. Because I remember 80s girls saying something like, when we get to the other petals, we're going to put them on a little differently. And I never saw her do that at all. Hey, thank you, Jess Ruby, for becoming a Sergeant Rambler. Thank you. Welcome to the Ramblers. And I should go back and look at the video, I suppose, because I imagine that I probably missed something. Hi, Davida. Okay. Oh, I saw your video. What was that? That's Alexa. About the rock candy? Is that the one you're talking about, Davida? I saw it come up in my feed. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but the rock candy looks real. I think you're getting carried away with yourself. Somebody's really gonna hurt themselves on that. What are you making that with? Rock candy. Fake rock candy. I could see someone stirring their coffee with it while Davita's in the bathroom, and they're stirring their coffee, and then they're like, crap, this is not melting at all, and the coffee's not sweet. And they're drinking it, and then she probably comes out when they're like halfway through with it, right? Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Davita. Somebody's gonna hurt you. Hi, Sleeping Beauty. What happened to Lisa? Oh, how is what's the matter with Lisa Thomas? What happened, Lisa? Hi, Jeanette. I can't see Lisa Thomas, but she looks like she had a loss of some kind. Sorry for your loss, Lisa. You got pretty ribbons today and white tulle to wrap up your sister's baby shower gift. How is Tammy, not Tammy, how is Tracy's dog? Because she called me this morning and then she said, oops, mistake. And then I said, how's your dog? But then I couldn't wait. I waited, but I couldn't wait more for the answer. And then I asked again in Slack and I couldn't wait for the response. How is her dog? Please let her dog be doing well. Oh no. So sorry, Lisa. Was he vaccinated? Did he have underlying health conditions? My daughter has it now. Thankfully she's doing okay. How's Mama Ames's family? She never said how the dog was doing? Oh my goodness, I hope the dog's okay. I have to go back and look at my Slack messages. I still haven't ordered my other colors of, and I keep wanting to do that and I keep forgetting. There's something else I had to order too. What was it that I also had to order? I wish they would sell it in stores by us at the same price where we could see. Let's see it. What happened? You can't hear me? You can barely hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. I'm not far from the microphone. What about now? It's very, very low. I think, Lisa, you guys might need Miracle Ears, because Miracle Ear, please sponsor us. Quite a few new. What was that? I'm not just the hair club president, I'm also their client. Remember that one, that commercial? I don't know if you have it by you, because I think it might have been something that was in New Jersey. Remember Sims, and we're an educated consumer is your best customer? Cy Sims. You heard everything I was saying. Lisa, I think you might need the miracle ear. I'm gonna start tagging miracle ear in the titles. That would be a new thing. Miracle ears made such a difference to our channel. Now people can actually hear what we're saying. Yeah, selective hearing data. Hi, Karen H. No, Carolyn, it's not Lisa. What do you mean? It's not Lisa. Who is it then? Who's causing the trouble, Karen H? Who's causing the darn trouble? Hush up. There are a few of us that think the same thing. Hard to hear that well. Sour milk and cookies can hear me loud and clear. I want to make some pumpkin cookies now that I read that sour milk and cookies. It might be your device because I have one laptop where the sound is and you're never good on it, and it's a gaming computer. It drives me crazy, and it's like that, you know, it's a new computer, it's just like that. It's the second one I have, and the sound is really not that great on them, the Asus. And they cost a lot, and the sound is just not very loud. I go to my other computer, then I can hear it like just perfect. Tulips. Oh, Jeanette, I have I'm in the craft room, and I found my little wooden shoes that I think Sarah Nash, where are you, Sarah Nash, sent them to me. I'm pretty sure she sent me them to decoupage them. I'm just not sure what I want to put on them or what color I want to make them. They're not tiny wooden shoes, but they're not, I've got to find the wooden shoes I got when I was in Canada. They were, I used to always keep them over there. I hope I have them. They might be up. They're not tiny wooden shoes. And these are not tiny wooden shoes. They're little wooden shoes, but they're not tiny wooden shoes. It'd be cute to have tiny wooden shoes in a dollhouse. Tiny wooden shoes. Okay. Probably wooden shoes. Anyway, on News Tubers, we were getting moved. The healers were getting moved to an island, and we got water bugs, and so we have to wait again on that. We couldn't move to our island thing, but we got to dance to the Nasty song. That was nice. And the first person got voted off the island. I won't tell you who it is. I don't want to spoil your surprise. It was on the Hustlers. Scam Hustlers team. Hustlers. I'm not sure how people could be voted off the island when I don't even think they've even have assembled the heroes team yet. But I never watched Survivor, so I'm a little bit confused. Do people that get moved to the I don't know. I didn't think there were so many people. I thought everybody came at the same time. And then they just started this thing. Maybe I'm wrong. But she went into exile? What does that mean? That means there's a chance she might come back to the island? Is there a new episode? Because I didn't see exile. I saw, like, they voted her off the island. Second chance? What does that mean? Is that really in the show, second chance? Because I didn't watch the show. Hi, Tracy Harrison. Used to have one of those lives it for cutting. What? Lives it for cutting. What lives? They get voted off, but they let them come back on. Really? So that they might come back on. Okay. All right. But is it normal to wait that long? You know, before they will they have that many people? How come they don't have the heroes team assembled? You know, and some people are really critiquing it. They're like, "Oh, this would be so much better if you would do X, Y, Z, or you had, you know." It's like, okay, well. If you can do it better, why don't you do it? Nasty. What about the wooden shoes? I'll show you the wooden shoes in a minute. You know what? I don't know, Elizabeth G. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Look, I don't know all the characters there at all. But they are brilliant. pine hazel dendrons. It reminds me, my daughter used to have that something Valley High or something, and you used to have these characters and you could make them say anything, and my daughter was so funny with them. I wish they would make the Sweet Valley High or something. I wish they would make that again, because that would be so much fun to do. I think I'm going to put this one on, and then I'm going to see what I have. Okay. All right, so now I think Tracy's behind in the chat. Tracy Harrison, I think she's behind. I think she's behind in the chat. I don't think it would be good if we had a Dollar Tree here. Go both. Okay. You know, did I tell you guys that I saw what Scooter thought was like magic and it turned green magically? It was this, it looks like a foil tissue paper. So one side is green and one side is color, and when the lady folded it over, it turned green. That's what it was. It wasn't floral tape. Okay. So now comes the fun part. I'm just taking off the excess glue. Okay. While we do that, I'm going to take a little still don't know the way 80s Girl did this, so I do it a little bit of a different way. How do I do this now? So this other lady, she was going in and out and in and out. Okay. Doesn't matter if they're different sizes and stuff, so I'll show you what we're going to do anyway. And who was that? Oh, you scared the, why are you doing that like that? Because there was an animal in the house. Yeah. What are you sneaking around like that for?
Hi, I'm an animal.
You're what?
I'm an animal.
I know, but why are you sneaking around? Now, if you have it too big, you can always cut it down. So, let me see. Let me see what this is going to be. No, I have to go around. I have to be careful. And then you can always cut leaves out when they overlap. You can do a lot of stuff with this now. And then you can trim down the leaves and trim down the bottom if you want, and then put that. But I leave the bottom. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. If it's too much, you can trim it down, but you'd rather have too much than too little. Okay, so what I want to do is go on. Okay, so trim this a little bit. And then these I'll probably trim more because you're going to stretch them out and they're going to be much longer. That's okay. Trim them up. And then you can go around with another one. So I'm going to cut it right here. You can also put them on individually, and I do that sometimes too. Okay. These are really, really long, so I'm going to cut these. Okay, and then you're going to, anyway, you're going to kind of twirl them at the ends. You're going to end up looking like this, okay? I'll have a little glue first, and then I'll stretch it. Oh shoot, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy?
Yes.
My silly thing. My stupid battery. I guess I might have my battery. Is that what?
The green light goes out. It's done. There you go. Let it warm up now.
Alright, we'll do the leaves in a minute. I don't know. This girl did something like put in a square, and then I have to watch that again. Anyway, but a lot of times what I'll do too is take individual, no, you can't see it, Jimmy. Individual leaves, and I'll just put them, this isn't one that should, but I'll do them individually too. So depending on what I want, but while that's being done, we can start kind of shaping petals. And so if you roll the edges down and in from the sides like this, and sometimes you'll get that triangular leaf, and you can pull it down a little bit and really play with it. You can even trim your petals if you want. But excuse me. Hi, Kobe. How is it 11:58 already? This is not right. You see, this takes a lot longer than you think, right? That's why, if I guess, there's something, I don't know, I saw on the Cartagena site, it says it's a mechanical folder or something. What is that about? And they said that's with all the Italian, I guess, this is very popular in Italy, I guess, where they have crepe paper florists. I didn't even know such a thing exists. Crepe paper florist. But there's like a machine. I don't know what the price of it was. I think it was like $85. I don't know what it does though. I didn't play the video. How come I can't see the thing on? So, Jimmy said some judge shot himself. I think shot himself, right? Right before he was going to be arrested or something. I'm missing all the chat. Something's too funny for Danielle. You all went to do your own Met Gala, but of craft outfits. Look at our Jeanette. I got some green tape and green sticks that are kind of like pliable. Yeah, that's what these are, Danielle. These, right? Did you buy them in a big package? The stick gets in my way. I'm a little crazy. Oh my gosh. So this part that you can stretch and curl, this is what I mean. This is when it becomes your work of art. And really every rose, of course, is different because there's lots of work involved in these. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So for someone to say like, oh, no wonder I'm sure the flowers at a crepe paper florist are not cheap, because even with the machines that they have them there, and depending on how much work that cuts down on, there's still so much. Just look at the time, that it's been. I'm sure there's probably flowers that are quicker, but even the coffee filter roses take time to do them all on, and I still have to do the leaves on the bottom, which I'm going to use the crepe paper. Oh my goodness. Sometimes this gets a little... And if it does, then you can come back to it. Really, I told you, I almost threw out a rose. That pink one that I made, this one. I almost threw this out. Talia's girl said, use the bamboo skewer. That's the one I was making to show Scooter the rolled. See, that's the rolled center. And then it starts to take shape, and you just got to keep going at it and going at it. And like separating these up here. Them up, and then slowly curling them. Because I have to pull it here because I have to look at it a certain way. Sorry. It's hard for me to not see it. Over there by you. it's hard for me to work away like that from me. Camera. So maybe I'm just going to stop working on this because you're not going to be able to see this part of it. So much to finish on this, but so I have to curl all these. And you can stretch them out, and then you'll have more petal or more, do more work and make it, but I just have to keep Okay. Now, where's my thing? How come this is not working now? I bet I know why. That's what happens. When it dries in there, then the thingy. I'll take that off. Okay. Well, now I've got a bunch of glue strings I'm gonna pull. And I've got to trim these because they're too big. When is the judge supposed to make a decision on the, when is there supposed to be the grand jury's decision on the Morphew case? Anybody know? I can't believe nothing's happened in the Myoma Day case with her husband, who's a person of interest. I just cannot believe that. Yeah, I'm going to see this green. This greenery. That's just why I usually just glue them individually because I never like the placement of them. And but I'm gonna fool around with this a little more. Okay, but I'm not gonna keep you like waiting. I'll fool around with these green things too. So anyway, that was it tonight. I'm probably gonna come around on the other side in a little bit. And what time is it? How is it 12:30 already? Oh my gosh. How the freak is it 12:30 already? Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. I don't know if we might just do a short live on the other side and then go to either a Patreon or a movie members movie night. Maybe we'll do that. Alright, I don't know how to, I can't stop this. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hi Newfie. Did I see Newfie? I thought I saw Newfie. Maybe I did. How come Carolyn doesn't have glue all over her hands? Oh, trust me, Newfie. I have it all over my hands. And see where I've got this. I got burned last time I had this, but I will see you guys on the other side in a little bit, and we'll see what we do. All right. Let me shut my glue gun here, and I'll see you guys on the other side in a few minutes. Love you. God bless. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to go over there and shut you off. I have you on here. Okay.